Hello, good morning, good afternoon. That of course depends with the time that you'll be watching this video. As of the time that I'm recording, it is currently midday here in Kenya. Yes, and to the new people that have just subscribed to this YouTube channel, feel super welcome. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, and I just wonder where you have been because you've been missing a lot. But anyway, regardless, you will catch up, no worries. Welcome and welcome all of you. This is a reaction channel. I do reaction videos every single day, and for the moment it looks like I'm focusing on a couple a lot. I don't know why, but it's because they are bringing out some things that are very interesting that honestly I feel like I should be focusing on. Okay, now this couple is none other than the Mwango. Okay, the Mwango. The Mwango has done a video, as always, controversial one and interesting. For the first time, guys, for the first time in the history, Dee was put in her place. By who? By the paid husband. It looks like either the money that he's being paid, he's feeling like it is not enough, or option two, maybe the guy has had enough. Like, shut up. It's time for you now to shut up. Let me talk. The guy has just had enough of the wife. And he's now speaking out for himself because, oh my God, he tried desperately to debunk Dee's lies. And at the same time, he tried to show the Mwango that, yo, your interests are not my interest, and I don't care what you're going to say. Your interests are literally not my interest. And again, I hate and dislike somebody who brags every now and then, oh, I have visited this country, I have visited this country, I visited that country. So the guy was literally talking about the Mwango. That was the person that the guy was addressing. And of course, the Mwango being the Mwango, always our damp African queen, who at one point in her life doesn't realize that, yo, you are the one who is being talked about. You know, I just fail to understand how, when some things are being addressed, the Mwango fails to understand that this one, when they say this, they're talking about you. When somebody is saying this, or maybe she knows, but she's just shameless and unbothered. You understand? We have those type of people that they might be knowing what you are saying, but they're just shameless and unbothered, and they don't give an F. You understand? Eh? So the Mwango was literally the one that was being addressed here in this situation when Peter got to a point where the Mwango was actually playing like she knows everything, to an extent that she knows everything about the European Union, of which she doesn't actually. Okay, because she even lied at some point that, oh guys, once you get a visa for any European country, you can literally go to any country in Europe that you want. Guys, since when? Was that implemented while she was dreaming, or was that implemented? I think the Mwango is so obsessed with this European passport that she thinks that if you have a European visa, you can visit any European country. How stupid is this woman? Like, honestly, how long do I keep? I know some people, there were some people that at some point were saying, auntie, why do you keep on calling her stupid and dumb and all? Because everything that comes from her mouth is stupid and dumb. So imagine the Mwango coming out here and telling people, guys, if you just have a European visa, you can visit to any European country that you want to visit. Nobody will stop you. It is like you have gotten a jackpot. You go just to any country that you want. No, that is not true, guys. I know I have not visited those European countries and all that, but I know for a fact that that is not true. If you have a European visa in any of European country, does not automatically qualifies you to visiting any European country that you want. No. It is if you get a Schengen visa which has, you know, like, which is in Europe, of course. Schengen visas are in Europe. If you get a Schengen visa that That is when you will be able to visit any European country that is in the Schengen program. You understand? That is the difference. For example, you can't visit Europe if you have a visa for France. You are not Europe. Sorry, you can't visit the UK. You can't visit the Ireland. You can't visit. Ireland. You can't visit Wales. You can't visit. I don't know. Is it Cyprus or Greece? Either of those two countries. There are very many countries you can't visit. Bulgaria. You can't visit. What else? You can't visit Ukraine. You can't. There are very many countries that you literally cannot visit, even if you have a visa for one European country, because they are not in the Schengen region, right? Or agreement. I think it's an agreement that they have in the Schengen visa, that if one person qualifies for Schengen visa, they can visit to all Schengen countries. That is a very big difference. That is only around, I think, 27 countries that are allowed with a Schengen visa. And again, it is not just like you can visit and go and start vacationing in France, living in France because you have a Schengen visa and you took your visa via Germany. It does not work out that way. Like right now, Mwango, there is no way. Let me say, yeah, Mwango actually. Mwango cannot go and start living in Poland, not in Poland, like in Germany, for more than 20 days because she has a Schengen visa. No, it does not work out that way. A Schengen visa only allows you to stay as much time as you can in the point of entry, which was your country of application only. You don't just go and stay in another country because they have an agreement, or that if somebody has a Schengen visa can have an entry into your country just like that. No, there are rules. There are rules and regulations that are guiding that. You can't apply for a Schengen visa through Spain and then you go and stay in Italy more than you can stay in Spain. No, it's not possible. So these are some of the things that Mwango keeps and constantly keeps lying to her subscribers, and most of them keep on falling for that nonsense. I think it's because she knows, maybe she probably understands that most of them, they have never traveled and they rely on her for information. So whatever lie she can come up with, they will just swallow. They don't have thinking capacity of their own, or maybe they just don't have time to do research on their own and things like that. But for people like us, bruh, try that lie somewhere else. You can probably try that lie for your own village mates, of which I understand that even your own village mates, a lot of them right now cannot be lied to. Some of them are learned, some of them are traveled, the likes of Cloud Joseph. They've traveled. You can't lie to Cloud Joseph and tell Cloud Joseph, don't worry, once you have a European visa, you can go to any European country. Come on, shut up, Mwango. So there was this argument that they were having with the husband, and Mwango was trying to say some things and the husband was not agreeing with it, and he literally had to call her out for the lies. Okay, at some point he even tried to force the husband to agree with her that they what did he want? That he likes traveling. And the guy, oh my god, I think that is the best scene I have ever watched on Mwango's video. For the first time, hey guys, there is a lot of commotion, so I was looking. Sorry, I know somebody will be like, "Auntie, you're talking to us and they're not looking at us." It was because of there's some commotion there, so I wanted to see what is happening. Yeah, I'm reacting from outside, as always. The outdoors nowadays, I'm finding outdoors reaction to be very liberating, and also there is a lot of fresh air and all that, so bear with me for now, okay? Bear with me if you like it when I'm in a corner or something. I'm liking the outdoors. You know, in the city, the outdoors was kind of difficult because, there is this neighbor here, there is that neighbor there, there is too much congestion, there's too much motorcycles, there is too much people and all that. So it wasn't it only makes sense to do reaction in the city in a room, confined in a room. But here in the village, I can literally go to the river. Actually, I've missed the river reactions. I think the next reaction that I'll be doing, I'll be going to do from the river. I've missed the river reactions. Anyway, let's continue with this reaction video. Now, I want to play a video of the Mwango nonsensical shenanigans and how Peter put her in her place.
Because you remember we had a friend from Dubai who was supposed to come, and the amount of work he did, oh my God, with all these invitations. And this is a person who is like very well off. He has companies in Dubai and all that. But just coming here was a lot. Declined how many times?
One.
No, he was not once.
One.
It was once? Okay, he knows better. Imagine.
Once is enough because that's the last time. He will not decline many times.
Yeah.
You cannot apply.
You see. Okay, that is the first time that Petero decided to put D in her place, and honestly, it was very interesting, guys. It was very interesting. This entire live stream that they did, it was crazy. Yeah, you can, guys. You have applied, they have declined. That's it. They've declined, so you cannot apply again when they have already declined. Okay, you can only apply after some time. You understand, eh? So there is no way you can apply and then they decline, then tomorrow you apply and then they decline. Is it an examination where you are trying and failing and then trying thinking that you can do better? No. Like the US, if the US they decline your visa application, you can only try, I think, after I don't know how long, but there is a duration of time that you are allowed to apply again, but not instantly. How long has the Mwango been in Poland? 5 months? And now she's like, no, he applied and applied and applied so many times and the person was declined and declined and declined. You know, she's trying to make it look like for her to get to Poland, it was one of the biggest achievements ever. You understand? Like, this is one of the biggest achievement that a human being has ever made in history. That even somebody who runs multiple businesses, you understand? Somebody who runs multiple businesses has been turned down, has been rejected, but her, it was, you know, it was hard, yes, but she did it anyway, but she didn't have to do it very many times. It is the bragging. And I think, as we continue watching this video, the husband was had enough of the bragging and he had to call the Mwango out on the bragging. Yes, he did. I know somebody will, Yvette Kinchking will start clickbait. No, Yvette, shut up. It's not clickbait. It's true. Shut up. Don't worry about Yvette. Yvette is my friend. We've come a very long way. Yvette, we've come a long way from Marwa days, from Nairobi teacher Nyabohanse days. Guys, this was super interesting. Okay, let's take a look at this again.
Not apply when they decline. I don't know why, but really here they're very strict. It's such a strict country, you know. But one thing is, you know, what we call EU, European Union.
What we call EU, European Union. Now, this is the Mwango. This is the Mwango teaching her dumb subscribers what EU means, because they don't know what EU means. Okay, they know, of course, but she's just trying to show them she knows, like she knows what EU means. EU is what we call European Union. You see, E is for European and then U is for Union. Okay, damn subscribers, we're going to be teaching you lessons here today. And we have some grown-ups there that others even live in the EU, and others that live in the UK that have been you know, that they've been the ones that live in UK, they have been in the EU, but they voted to get out of EU because about apparently the immigration issues and things like that. So they thought that the economy is declining because of the whatever. Anyway, that is too much politics. I don't want to go there, but I want to go to the fact that Mwango is addressing her subscribers as dumb people who don't know even the meaning of EU. So she's explaining to them EU means European Union, and then she now goes ahead and lies to them about the EU passport.
To get one visa for one country, you can go to all these countries. Let's say you get a visa for Germany or Italy or France or Spain or which one else that people love so much?
Greece, Portugal.
Let's say Greece,
Czech
Portugal.
Republic, Slovenia, Slovakia, Austria,
Yeah.
Belgium, Netherlands,
Yeah, exactly.
Luxembourg.
Yeah, you know, once you
Hungary.
Hungary, Croatia. Once you get one visa for one of any
Bulgaria,
EU.
Romania.
Okay, baby, enough. Thank you.
Yeah, the guy was now flexing. Why? Because the Mwango is trying to make it look like she's the one who knows best. She not even best, but she knows everything, even the guy that lives in Europe himself. You know, she's like, I know better, I know best, I live in Europe. You understand? Like, I think I know better than you. So the guy there, I think he was, I'll still play the video, but when you look at his response and why he was doing that, it technically shows you, or it tells you, he was so mad and upset by the fact that D. Mwango keeps on bragging and relaying this information about Europe and does not even allow him to talk about his own Europe because the guy is a European. So tell me, Nairobi teacher, and Piero, who knows better about Europe? Who knows better about Europe? Okay, it is like Pero coming here in Africa and then he starts teaching me, okay, about Africa. How? So I think the Mwango is doing that, what we call, is it what? I've forgotten the name, yeah? You see, like how the Europeans came here in Africa, and then when they came here in Africa, they saw our lakes, they renamed it. They renamed our lake like Victoria. It had a traditional name from the Luo community. It had its own name. The Tanzanians had their own name. The Ugandans had their own name. The Kenyans had their own local name. But when the Europeans came, especially the Brits, they renamed it Lake Victoria. And then they said, we have discovered a lake. Okay. So you mean for us who were here, we did not discover it. We had not seen it ever. So you came and then you discovered it. Oh, so the lake is existing here. Because most Africans that were living there, they were stepping on it like it was bare land. So when they came, they were like, yo, this is a lake. We've discovered a lake. So you locals, this is a lake. Okay, we've discovered this lake. That is the mentality that the Mwango is trying to play on Piero. But for the Mwango, it is, in addition, I think it's the ego part, the ego, in addition to the ego and everything, and the fact that she's traveled to over 70 countries all over the world. So she thinks she knows a lot, when she literally knows nothing, even about Kenya. This Kenya. There are very many places that the Mwango has literally never visited. You understand? But she can sit down and start lecturing you about some places here in Kenya where she's never traveled. So for her, it's about ego, and it's about trying to show that she's better than Peter. And Peter is not having any of that for now. Like, I think he's upset. He's totally upset. He's totally mad. And let's continue. Let's go. Guys, this was one of the most interesting live stream I've ever watched.
Enough.
I was flexing. I know the countries exist.
Yeah.
And he's...
You see, I was flexing because I know these countries exist. Why was he flexing? Because he says he knows the countries exist. Because the Mwango was making it look like he doesn't even know that these countries are in existence. The Mwango made it look like Peter is discovering these countries for the first time ever. Peter, you are in trouble. Very big trouble, Peter. And this is not the only part where Peter contradicted with the Mwango. No, wait, there is more.
Right?
You ruined it.
Okay, baby, go ahead.
I will go and I will cry in the corner.
You go cry in the corner. His favorite country is Croatia.
No, dude, the guy is there. He's literally there with you. Why don't you allow him to mention his favorite countries? Okay, he has a mouth. He is there on your live stream. You invited him there so that he can help you in talking. Why do you want to talk on his behalf? And I think this is one of the things that Peter is finding irritating. And you see, some of these things that Peter is doing, he might be doing them deliberately to let Dean know that, okay, it's enough. Like, you know, I know these things. You know, you don't have to put me here on this chair and use me to be saying yes, 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 like a robot. No, I'm not a robot. I have a voice. I have a mind of my own. I can think on my own also. You understand? I think that is the point where this guy now decided to do things like that. You understand? To now, he's beginning now to show his true colors. He was being polite and polite and polite and polite, and then he feels like, okay, the more I keep on keeping quiet, the more this woman is walking over me like I'm a nobody. Listen to this.
Yeah, this one. He loves Croatia so much, you know. Followed by France, Paris is his second favorite city.
No.
I wonder if you have a Croatian viewer.
Yeah? Anybody watching from Croatia? Because he loves Croatia.
You see, when Dee said he loves Paris so much, did you see what he did? And then he went back to Croatia because Paris obviously is not his favorite country. Dee is trying to force Paris on him. And ladies and gentlemen, I think they might probably be visiting Paris anytime soon, because Mwango is that one person who likes flexing and showing off, and she might go to Paris with Peter because Paris is usually the land where I think they call it a romantic city and something like that. Yeah, there is too many lovey-doveys that usually go to Paris, the Eiffel Towers and all that. So Peter might be taken to Paris for that purpose, to serve his purpose. You know, the purpose of Peter in this damn relationship is for views, for nothing else. Peter, you are being used for views, and you know it, and you signed for it. That is why you even entered into a marriage, a forced marriage, for money. Okay? And yes, I know there is a subscriber, I don't know who was it. Okay, I don't want to leave the place where I am with this Mwango shenanigans, but there is one of my subscribers who told me, NT, I cannot wait for you to tell us about Peter's work experience and being the CEO of a company. No, Peter is not a CEO of no damn company. Nah, guys, nah. He's not. And okay, I will do a reaction of that on its own, like I promised I will, because I have already done a little bit of research, and then I'm still going to do more, because the information that I have right now at the moment, it can only last me for 6 minutes of conversation, and I need 40 minutes so that I get money. I need some money, yo.
So much, you know. Wow. He has been to Netherlands, he has been to Croatia, he has been to where else in Europe? EU.
Foreign languages confidently with Zero Pant, designed by education experts.
Okay.
Learn English, German, Spanish.
In 1 week, I'm going first time outside.
Don't say! Baby, you're spoiling everything.
But I won't say where.
Don't say whatever is in plan.
I didn't travel much in my life.
Don't say what we are planning.
I don't like traveling.
Okay, you see now, he did not say that because he's happy or because he's actually has traveled a lot. He said that because he's pissed off. Okay? That is a man who is pissed off, because when he's trying to make a conversation, you are cutting him down. Guys, you see, this is how men usually behave. Now, let me tell you about how men usually behave. Though not all men, but I think I represent a very good chunk of men. Even me, sometimes when I'm talking with my wife, okay, and then she's at some point, she's pissed me off. You know what I usually say? I just say exactly like how Peter said. Okay, fine. You know, I don't even like traveling, just to end that conversation, because I don't want to keep on arguing about this. You just want to end the conversation, because he was literally trying to explain himself. He didn't want, even he was not to reveal the location of where they wanted to travel, but Mwango has already jumped on it, has already talked over him. So he got pissed, and that is why he said, you know what, I don't even like traveling. I don't like traveling. Like, that is like, shut up, yeah. Shut up. Like, let's end this conversation here. That is a way of a man saying, I'm tired. Like, okay, fine, have it your way, and then I'm not going to say anything. And now, after he said that, I will show you the pattern to prove that Piero was angry. Because immediately after he said, I don't even like traveling. Okay, after D intercepted him again, you remember again, first he's tried to make him look like a clown who has never traveled to many countries. Secondly, he's trying to explain, oh, we are going to travel to, and then you're like, don't say it. You want to ruin everything. Don't say it. And then he's like, okay, fine. I don't even like traveling. And then when D tried to reignite the conversation again, that is when he went ahead and said, you know what? I hate people who brag about traveling. He was addressing D directly to her face. D is the bragabach, or the bragaband, or the bragadouche of bragging. She's the mother of bragging. D Mwango invented bragging. You see, when they start saying, when the European come and say, oh, I discovered Victoria Falls. You see, they went there in Zimbabwe and Zambia, and then they saw a falls. They had a local name. Then they decided, this is called Victoria Falls. Like, they want to name everything about them. In fact, I named that Victoria. I changed that name by the power invested in myself. I named that Victoria Falls to be Landana Falls. Landana is this tree. Landana is this tree. So I name it Landana Falls, and there is nobody who can say anything. I will be calling it Landana Falls. It doesn't matter what you call it. I don't care. Anyway, why am I like this today? Why am I like this today? Why am I behaving like this today? Well, it's because I'm happy for Piero, because he's finally being a man. He's finally standing up for himself. He's finally tired of being told about Europe when he lives in Europe, when he was born in Europe. You understand? Eh? So I think that is why I'm like this today. Like, how do you come here and tell me that bear with me, everybody. Bear with me. So let's look at Peter. Peter. I love Peter now.
You're spoiling everything.
But I won't say where.
Yeah?
Don't say whatever is in plan.
That is madness now.
I didn't travel much in my life.
Don't say what we are planning.
I don't like traveling.
Damn.
But now, because of me?
That must have hurt D a lot. You see, the Mwango, apologies about that. My camera turned off for a moment there. It was cooling down. It is now cool. The story was so hot that the camera itself could not even stand it. This story is hot. I'm telling ya. Now, I was saying this. The Mwango is she's suffering from schizophrenia or something. I think so. Or ADHD. I think it's ADHD. Actually, that is the word. She's suffering from ADHD. Okay. I remember she did a video when she was saying how we met. Who remembers the how we met video? That how we met video was talking about how D met the boyfriend that loves traveling as her. That's how we met. Okay, I just don't want to go to that video to look for it and find it, and then I start playing here. You just take my word for it, okay? Just believe me. I think I reacted on it. She said, oh, I'm very happy we found somebody that we have same hobbies, we like traveling, we like, so we'll be doing all this together. I found somebody that will be doing camping together, somebody who loves the outdoors like me. He loves visiting abandoned houses like hey, Mwango, when did you begin loving abandoned houses, my friend? When did you begin loving abandoned houses? So, and on today's video, the husband is decrypting her lies. He's literally exposing the lies that she's been feeding people in the streets, because, you know, she has never allowed Peter to speak for himself. She's always speaking on his behalf. And it's a very wonderful, nice thing, because this keeps on telling us how a liar of a human being Mwango is. Because she literally exposed herself. She literally exposed herself. I'm telling you. She literally exposed herself with the lies that she's been feeding people. Because if Peter could have said it himself, we could have said, oh, so one liar met another liar. But no, that is not the case. Peter never said a word. But today, he's saying words. From never saying a word to saying words. Okay, let's go, Peter.
Don't say whatever is in plan.
I didn't travel much in my life.
Don't say what we are planning.
I don't like traveling.
But now, because of me, you have to love it. Tak?
Yeah.
Tak? Say yes. And then he said nyet. Okay. I don't know Polish, but I know Russian. And probably Polish and Russian, they are cousins. Maybe, probably. I don't know. Somebody who is in the comment section, please let me know. Because when D said tak, the guy said nyet. I know nyet in Russia is saying no. So the guy said no. D said nyet. Tak, nyet. Tak, nyet. Because of me, you love traveling. Nyet. Tak, nyet. In fact, we should call her D Mwango Tak. D Mwango Tak. Tak, nyet. Tak, nyet. Nyet, nyet, nyet. D Mwango nyet. Please, guys, leave me alone. Okay, today I'm in my element. I'm just happy the boy child is now standing up for himself. You understand, eh? Okay. Whatever. Just don't say tak. You like nyet. Nyet. Nyet.
But now, because of me, you have to love it. Tak?
Nyet.
Yeah.
Please,
Because
baby.
of me, you have to love it. Tak?
Tak.
Tak.
Tak. Tak is yes.
Okay, you have to. Because of me.
Because honestly,
Maybe I like it more now.
Listen, imagine
because
this
of me,
is
you have to love it. Tak?
imagine you're not telling a person, you're not giving him a choice. You know, she's not giving him a choice. A choice like, okay, but because of me, babe, can you please change your mind maybe, or your attitude towards traveling, and then we see if you might come to love it. You know, that is the best approach when somebody has freedom of speech. How do you approach it? Babe, I understand you don't like traveling, but we can travel together, and then you see and you look at it. If you find, if at some point you come to love it, then you let me know. And then he's like, yeah, I'll try it for you. But here, because of me, the queen of traveling, you have to love it. You have to. Yeah, you're not being given a choice. Okay? Why is they doing all this? Money, 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 money. Peter is being paid. Okay? He's literally being paid to love traveling. He's being paid to get married. He's being paid to love the things that D loves. What a miserable way. But if it's, you know, again, I can't say that it's a miserable way of living. I know over 70, I have friends who work, yeah? And I know over 70% of my friends who work, they don't love their jobs. They literally go there because they have to work. Otherwise, they could have gone to the jobs that they love. But because those jobs that they love, they are not there. Those jobs are not there. So they have to settle for whatever job is available because you need to eat. Life will not stop because you don't love a particular job. Life will continue. So they have to. You understand? They have to. So I don't blame Peter so much because for him, this is work. You don't have to love your work. This is work. Being with Mwango is work. That is a job. You don't have to love your work. How many of you that are watching this video, you're working and you don't love your job? You would rather sleep or you would rather do a different job than the one that you're doing, but you're doing what you're doing because you have no choice. So Peter got a better offer of being paid probably 1,000 USD every month, and maybe where he's working he's being paid 600 USD. Won't he take the 400 and then you're being paid 1,000 USD? Food is being paid for, everything is being paid for. Hello, who wouldn't want that? So Peter is working, so let the man hustle, let the man work. Peter, I love Peter.
Tuck is yes. Because honestly,
Maybe I like it more now.
Now you like it more.
Maybe I like it more. That is just so that D can feel like, yo, okay, he might be liking it, you know, like that is just to make D feel good about herself. That is not coming from his heart. It's because he knows his heart her feelings. He knows his heart her feelings, and now he's saying that to calm her down, to make her feel good about herself, to boost her self-esteem. But point is, he has said whatever he has always wanted to say. You see, like you can be having something that you want to tell somebody, but you don't tell them because you don't want to hurt their feelings. But you say it anyway, and then you tone it down to not make the person feel bad. But the point is, you've delivered. Whatever you wanted to say, you've said it. And there is no changing that. I don't like traveling, period.
Taking flights.
What we did.
What we did?
We traveled.
Yeah, we traveled together. But you know what? You, like from the moment we met, you taking that step of coming from Poland all the way to Kenya. You know, that's, you know, because at the same time, yeah, I know you have to balance out something, but you coming over to Kenya for like a whole month and we're there just having a good time, getting to, you know, just live life, that gave me like a good insight that we could travel a lot together. And immediately I came here, we went to 2 countries. So we're doing good. And now he wanna travel more even.
Damn. So we're doing good. Dude, is he the one that is saying that he's doing good? Is he the one that is saying he's doing good? Okay, so D has resorted now to taking over again from the guy. So the guy doesn't have a say in this situationship. You know, this is a situationship or a relationship. Okay, sorry guys for the language, but it's a relationship. So now that D is realizing the guy is speaking out, he doesn't want to allow him to speak again because of course he's going to ruin everything for her. Tak, taka taka. Tak, taka taka.
More than me. So
that's a lie.
That's good.
And he sips, okay? Every time you see Peter sipping, it is because D is lying. Every time you see a sip, D is lying. Look, we went to 2 countries and now he wants to travel even more than me. No, D bragadush, D Mwango. He just said a few minutes ago that he does not like traveling. Bitch, she's not said. Damn. Okay, I'm feeling bad for this guy. Like, I'm proud of him for speaking out, but again, I'm feeling so bad for him. Because, what the... Guys, I really want to curse a lot in this video. It's Sunday. It's Sunday. It's Sunday. It's Sunday.
I came here, we went to 2 countries. So we're doing good. And now
Look at
you
him.
want to travel more, even more than me.
A lie. Oh my goodness. You see, that's a lie. He didn't even say taka. Oh, he didn't say taka that the Mwango wants him to say. Taka is rubbish in Kenya, okay? So, but tak is yes in Polish or whatever. But taka, and then you add another taka is rubbish. So I can just say rubbish. This guy is not agreeing with her. You understand? He's not saying taka. Like, I think, look at him.
So, yeah, that's good. Sometimes you could not be like at par in everything, but as you live together,
You see, you could not
coexist-
be at par because she knows the guy is not comfortable even with that conversation. His mood has completely switched. It has completely changed. Even the damn subscribers that are there are realizing that, yo, bro, this shit is getting wild and messy. Okay?
The thing is,
you get to adapt to what
The thing
other
is,
person loves
let her
more.
speak, damn.
for me, like I don't like when somebody is flexing because they are traveling. Like traveling itself is some.
I don't like when somebody is flexing. I don't like when somebody is flexing so much, okay? I don't. Why are you flexing so much? I don't like when somebody is traveling and flexing. Now this guy has decided to open up to the Mwango. Okay, guys. My babies are showing up. Look at this one that looks like a mad person. Why is your hair looking like that? And you covering your sister. Oh my goodness, guys. Hey, these are the effects of being in the village. Come here. Come here. Guys, look at this guy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You look like a mad person. Are you mad?
No.
Are you mad?
No.
Why do you look like this?
Nilikuwa nacheza mchanga.
What?
Mchanga.
All right. Sorry. I had to speak to those little mini Nairobitician. So, where were we? We were at this point where Mwango is the bragadush of YouTube streets. When she starts her video, hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Mwango. I come from a remote village in Kenya called Nyabohanse, and I have traveled in over 70 countries around the world. Toodles. Okay. She's been put in her place. By who? Not me. Her boyfriend has put her in her place. Her boyfriend has literally told her, I hate bragadushes. A bragadush is somebody who brags a lot, okay? That is a bragadush. I hate bragadushes. Now let's listen to Peter today opening up. I think this was a continuation of how mad, not mad like crazy, mad angry he was with how Mwango is trying to take over his conversation, saying things about him when he has his own mouth, he can speak. So he's decided to go bombastic bragadush.
Exist.
The thing is,
You get to adapt to what the other person loves more.
for me, like I don't like when somebody is flexing because they are traveling. Like traveling itself is some noble thing to do, or is something to do, because many people travel. Like I've heard these people, they brag about, I've been to Bali, I've been to Costa Rica, blah.
Bro, just say Mwango brags about traveling and all this and that. Just say Mwango. Don't say I have heard about these people saying that they've traveled to Bali, they've traveled to what. Now, this guy was literally addressing Mwango and how she brags about her travels and things like that. And this is now the moment, I feel like this is the moment where he had now an opportunity to speak for himself and how he feels about these constant talks by the Mwango. I think this is the only opportunity that he had, and he took it and he fired his shot like no any other day before. Okay, he's fired his shot like he's never done it before. Listen to him.
Blah blah. And they went like all inclusive 3 days. They know nothing about the country. They spoke to nobody. They've seen no local transportation. Like,
Why?
One should not flex their.
Why are you talking about your wife just when she's seated right there next to you? D Mwango, that message is not meant for any bragadush. It is meant for you. You are the bragadush of this century. D Mwango, the tack, yeah, tack, okay? D Mwango, tack. Hi. Okay. Was he high or something? Was Peter high or something? I don't know. I feel like maybe probably Peter was high at this point. Maybe Peter was high. Probably Peter was high. Because he opened up his mind. He said everything that he needed to say. He said everything that he wanted to say. He called off the bragadush sister. Okay, let's continue, Peter.
right?
These countries,
Exactly, yeah.
And what about a person like me? I can
No.
flex of travel.
No, not a person like you. No, what about a person like me? No, you are the one that he was referring to. Bragadush taka.
Because I've been to other countries
Yeah.
over 1 year, meeting locals, checking deep villages, ghettos, markets, everything. For him, he doesn't like.
Woman, let the damn man speak. The guy wants to speak. Let the goddamn man speak. It is not about you. It is about him with what he likes and what he does not like. So why don't you allow him to freaking speak?
The idea, you travel and you book 3 days all-inclusive resort and you just stay there. You don't move. You don't go anywhere. That to me is not traveling.
Exactly. So I'm
I
a little
agree
bit
with you.
allergic to this word of travel. I'm a traveler.
But those
Are
ones,
you
they cannot
really?
say like they're travelers. They can say, maybe I'm a vacationer. Actually, people travel in different ways, Not
Yeah.
everybody
and
has.
It's okay, but
Mhm.
I don't like many things. Really, do you agree? Many
I agree.
guys, many people think they are somehow different or better because they traveled.
Yes.
Like,
Yes. He's literally telling D, you think you are better than others because you have traveled, so you think you can put everybody that you want down. Because literally, D has been putting this guy down for so long, right? For very, very long. You see, even when he said here, when she was talking here, what was she saying? She was literally saying that, he has not traveled so much. Me, I have traveled. And then the guy was like, I don't like traveling. Not because he actually doesn't like traveling, but it's because of how you're trying to put him down. Every now and then you're putting him down. Every now and then you're making him look like he doesn't know anything, like he knows everything. You know everything, even in his own country called Poland. You want to even educate him about Poland. Like, Biash, shut up. Shut up, D. For once, just shut up. Even the man that you have is literally telling it to your face. In the name of trying to tell it to somebody. No, he's not telling it to somebody else. He's literally telling you to your face to shut the F up. Like, don't behave like you're better than any other person. Don't behave like you're better than him. Because that is what Mwango does every single day. He behaves like he's better than him because she has traveled all over the world. 70 countries and counting. And now he's there for his passport. She's stuck in Poland because of that passport. She wants that passport so desperately so that she can now be able to achieve the 200 plus countries that she wants. Okay? So, you see, this guy has had enough. For him to come out call her out like that, it is because he's had enough of her bragging and trying to look, you know. How many times has D said, as she has said it to her subscriber, even on live streams while Peter was there, oh, I have traveled, your work is just to sit down there, you don't even have a passport, you have never even left the comfort of your home. How many times has she said that to people, to her subscribers, to reactors, to everybody? How many times has she said that? So when the guy is coming out and saying, just because you've traveled, don't think you're better than anybody else, he's literally addressing her. He is literally telling her to her face to shut the F up. I love this, guys. I love this. I love how Peter is now not taking her shit anymore.
You know, actually, people travel in different ways, you know. Not everybody has...
And it's okay, but... I don't, like many things, really, do you agree?
I agree.
Guys, many people think they are somehow different or better because they traveled. Like, I met it so many times. Like, for me, most of my life I didn't travel, and I told somebody, oh, I don't like traveling, oh, I don't travel so much. And many people were like, really? Oh, I traveled everywhere. And like, you know, the conversation shuts.
Okay, I downloaded one app, but somehow learned 4 different things.
Okay, guys. That is an ad. That is an ad. A girl got.
And that's how they tell you I've traveled a lot, and they can say much more about the
they
places.
think like I'm closed-minded or whatever. I don't agree with that at all.
But also it depends. Some people who work a lot don't have time to travel. But for me, I can proudly call myself a traveler.
You see, they are quarreling on a live stream indirectly. Peter is saying, those people that think they've traveled a lot, they think that I am a close-minded person and things like that, but I'm not. And then D's like, some people work a lot, you know, they work a lot and they don't have time to travel. Like Peter works a lot. Peter works in an office. So Peter works a lot. They are going after each other's neck, like they are indirectly bashing each other on a live stream. And the subscribers think that this is a normal conversation. No, this is how husband and wife quarrel, especially if the kids are there. Guys, that is how I quarrel with my wife. Especially when kids are there. You know, you'll be saying things indirectly so that the people that are there cannot get what you are saying, but you two know you are addressing each other. Oh, me, I don't like this and that and that and that and that. Me, if somebody that, you know, that, like, that is husband and wife quarrel. Anyway, that should tell you that Peter for now is actually now standing up for himself. He's had enough of these shenanigans. He's had enough of being put down every now and then. He no longer wants to shut up. He's no longer a close-minded person the way that D thinks he is. D thinks that he's a close-minded person, that she can command anytime that she wants. She can say anything. She can say jump and he asks how high. No, he's been being respectful to you. That, do not confuse being respectful and being subdued. Those are completely different scenario or different perspective or different things. You comprende, you understand. Now guys, if my video end anytime abruptly, no, because it's the battery that has shut down. So just like the video before it shuts down any moment, because if it shuts down, I'm not going to do another one. This is it. So in case where it shuts down, just know the video has ended. Anyway, like the video before it shuts down. I haven't finished this reaction video. It's interesting. It's tasty. I love this.
Because when I go somewhere, I explore. I go to villages, I go to the big city, I balance out. Actually, I love the countryside more than the big cities. And
you know what
let's be honest. In Europe,
D, shut up. He wants to speak. He wants to also tell his side. Yes, guys, we're back with the same video. The battery died, and it died when I was on the best part. So I must finish this video. I went to charge it. Now let's continue with Mwango's shenanigans.
Let's be honest. In Europe, if you want to travel like real traveler, you'd rather go to Eastern Europe. These other countries like Western Europe, you want to yap to people don't have your time, you know? it's very hard for somebody to let you in their yard, show you what they're up to. And like these other countries, let's say the Caribbean, Africa, Eastern Europe, you will have an experience of your life. A lot is happening, but these other countries, it's for flexing. I'm in Paris. You go to Eiffel Tower, take your nice picture, post on Instagram. People will know, oh, she's been to Paris. I've been to Monaco. Go there, take the picture, in these elite places that everybody knows this is Monaco, and just say, I've been to Monaco, because you can really do much,
Yes. Guys, you can see there, after Petero has put D in her place by saying that you cannot go to a place, jump and then you come out and you tell people that I have traveled all over the world, I've traveled to this country, when you've not gone there, you haven't experienced the culture, you haven't interacted with the locals, and then you come and you start bragging, oh, I have been to this country and that country and that country. Now, you see, after Peter said that, D is trying to justify, because she knows that he is talking about her. She is the one that has been going to countries, jumping from one country to another, and then trying to show people that she is the best traveler in the world, and she has literally traveled to all the countries that are in the world. The rest of every other person is as useless as it comes, because she is definitely the world #1 traveler. Okay, so all these defensive mechanisms that she's using is to try and explain. She's literally trying to explain why. You see, this is an argument that she's having with the husband. The husband is like, you can't be coming out here and telling people I have traveled to this country and that country, when all you did is just stepped one foot and then left, and then you're coming out to brag to people that you are the world #1 biggest traveler ever. So D is responding, you know what, in Eastern Europe, it's different from Western Europe, because there you can't interact with people are not friendly, you can't do this, you can't do that. You see, that is the excuse that she is giving as to the reason why she went, flexed, and then come back and then tell people, guys, we're going to count this as a country that I visited. Okay, she will even there's a country where she was just on transit. Just imagine, on transit while traveling to another country, maybe a 12-hour delay or a 5-hour delay, and then she will do a video while at the airport. Welcome to London, guys, we are in London. No, it's a transit country. D will count that as a country that she has visited and traveled and experienced life. Now, after Peter gave her that reality check, that is when now she's like, these other countries are very unfriendly, so you can't really say that you have experienced the life that much. No, guys, it's a very, very, very big fat lie, because there are very many YouTubers that I have watched. Very many YouTubers that I've watched that have gone to Western European countries, Eastern European countries, all those countries that she's mentioning, and they have literally interacted with the locals, gone to villages. Guys, even in France, we have villages there. Even in UK, there are villages there. There are villages, the rural places. They have rural places where people go. So coming out and saying that, as an excuse for her stepping one foot and coming out because she's been called out. I think Peter at this point has had enough of her shenanigans.
People want to know where you come from. They will invite you to their homes. They will show you what they're doing. They will even cook with you. Real life experience,
Two things. So I prefer explorer. Maybe it's a better word.
Yeah, explorer.
Yeah.
But to me, really, I wonder these people who just go and stay in a locked-in place. What do you mean?
That's traveler, but guy who leaves his place and goes somewhere.
That is traveler. Yeah, that is traveler. Okay, I am a traveler. I have traveled in over 70 countries around the world. You see, the guy is literally trying to make sure that he's talking to her while she's pretending that she's not the one that is being addressed. He is insisting that people who do that are travelers, but explorers are people who go explore the streets, explore the culture, do all these. You understand? But she's addressing him. I mean, he is addressing her because, like, I think he's at that point where he's like, what the F, I'm tired with you.
Explores.
He explores.
I like this.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Another thing, there's very popular meme, and you have many US citizens watching you, so maybe you'll get the joke. There's this meme of Americans that they say, oh, I traveled to Europe. And what it means for them is Great Britain and Ibiza in Spain. And that's Europe for them, like.
Look at
That's
she's the one that is being addressed.
Europeans joke and meme.
Yeah.
It's hard to get for you, but you always say, Americans, I traveled to Europe, and then they've been to London and
Ibiza.
Barcelona
Yeah.
and maybe Rome. That's it.
You
and
see,
for me,
Peter is talking about she's been to I don't know how many countries in Europe. I think 5 or 6 probably. And then she says, I have traveled to Europe. I have traveled to South America. Which South America? Dee has never even stepped foot in South America. But she tells people, I have traveled to South America. I have traveled. No, you haven't. So Peter is putting her in her place. Like Peter. Today I'm very proud of Peter. Peter is putting her in her place. Like, shut up. And again, I was also looking at the live chat. Some people were there in the comment section like, D, let him speak. You're talking too much. He wants to express himself, but she can't let him express himself because she wants to be the one who knows it all. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't liked this video, I don't know why you haven't, because I feel like I enjoyed myself too much in this video. So please just give the video a like, thumbs up, and INT will definitely be seeing you in another video. Bye. Cheers. Happy new month. Happy New Year. Happy new month, guys. Okay? Happy new month. This being the first of this month. Happy new year. Happy new month. Happy new year. Bye bye, guys. See you in the next one.